Hello and welcome to the channel. I've decided to do something a bit different today. I've had a tip off from a friend that Yarrow Valley Country Park is a good place to go to photograph kingfishers. So I've had a look on their Facebook page. There's a couple of Facebook pages attached to it, and there is definitely lots and lots of photographs of kingfisher. I've never been here before, so I haven't got a clue where to go, what to do, where to look. So I'm just going to get my camera, put it on my back in my rucksack and go for a walk and see what I can see. So I thought I'd take you along for a journey and we'll see what we can see. Well, first impressions, it's quite a big area. It seems to be not just one body of water, several bodies of water, so it's going to be a bit of a adventure trying to find exactly what it is that I'm going to be photographing and areas where the kingfisher might be, but I don't mind that. The coffee is definitely worth purchasing from the cafe, really tasty, comes with a little complimentary biscuit which is always welcome. So all in all, yeah, a very positive start. So it's just a case now of walking down, seeing what we can find, see if we can find any sign of any other photographers, and possibility of areas where I might see the kingfisher. But yeah, looks good. Looking forward to seeing what we can see. I like coming somewhere new. It's a real opportunity to just see what we can see and see if we can find a new haunt, because you kind of get stuck in a rut going to the same places over and over, so this might be quite good. So I've just stopped talking to a couple of photographers. I always think photographers fall into two categories. They're either people who will share information and knowledge with you, or the people who want to keep it secret. Thankfully they were the first kind, and happy to give me some idea on places where to go and the different things that I might see. So I'm just coming up to a little spot here where I'm hoping I might get a chance of seeing a water vole. Not photographed one of them before, so it would be good if I can capture just a little photograph of it. So I'm going to stop and have a look, see what I can see, and if I get anything I'll film it and photograph it for you. So I stopped on a little bridge. I've been here for probably about 10 minutes now. Just got a little bit of a few photographs, I think, of a vole. I'm not so convinced it's a water vole. I don't know. I'm no expert when it comes to small mammals like that. I'll have a look properly when I get the pictures at home and compare them. But if I have, I've just photographed a water vole, which is a first for me. So we'll see. It just seemed a little bit too small for a water vole, but we'll see. We'll see what comes about of it. So I've decided to call it a day and heading back towards the car. Some people might think that it hasn't been a successful day, in that I haven't necessarily got the photograph I was after. I've not got a kingfisher shot, but what I have got is a real good understanding of the key places that Yarrow Valley Country Park has to offer. I've seen Dipper on the river. That's definitely something I'll come back and have a look at. They were doing aerial displays, so they were definitely in kind of courtship stage just prior to mating, so that's definitely something to come back and have a look at. I've got some great footage, both video and stills, of a bank vole. That's not something I've ever photographed before, so I'll put some of the photographs up on the screen and you'll be able to see those. And then I've got the locations where the kingfisher has been sighted, and that's the key. I've got the locations now. It's just a case of putting the time in and returning, and then hopefully in the future I'll get those shots, those all elusive shots of the kingfisher. The only downside is there's probably not that much time left before they move on to the rivers as they start to breed. They don't tend to come onto the still water during the breeding season because they nest in the riverbanks. So, but I've got the locations for the future, whether that be next year or over the next couple of weeks. I'll definitely come back and see what. I'm just doing my final piece to camera, walking back towards the car, and I spot a couple of great crested grebes on the water. So I've just stopped off to take some photographs of those. At the moment they're just preening, but as there's a pair, there's always a chance, isn't there, that maybe they'll do some of the courtship and the weed dance, which is absolutely fantastic if you ever get to see it. So I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes just watching these two, see what they're up to, see what they're doing. I'll put some video on of the two for you so you can see it, and a couple of stills if I've captured some. So enjoy. So I came on Saturday and had a good look round Yarrow Valley Nature Reserve. There's been loads of sightings of kingfisher, and I probably spent about 2 hours here yesterday and never saw anything. So decided very last minute this morning, woke up early, the dogs woke us up, and decided to just come back over and have another look, and we've been rewarded. The kingfisher has come down, stayed for probably about 15 minutes, dived in, caught a fish, and has disappeared now with its catch to take it somewhere probably a bit private so it can bash its head in and eat it. So yeah, it just goes to show, doesn't it, if you don't succeed first time, keep coming back to these places, do your homework, and eventually you'll get your rewards. So result, I'll put the pictures up on the screen for you to see. So I've got my shot. It was the shot I was looking for of the kingfisher on the post, and now it's breakfast time. So there's a cafe which we believe is open at 10, so we're going to go home and get a little bit of breakfast, and then put a nice end to the day. So if you've enjoyed this video, please click like, If you want to see more, please click subscribe. If you can share it as well, that does wonders for the channel. And until next time, ta-ra!